like these screams in the whole game. Then they put on the mask, they fucking shriek in terror, and it's terrifying. What the fuck, game? Marcos, you're number 5.
So this style of helmet has been, or mask helmet has been done a lot after this. But the first time I saw it, I was like, that looks so badass, no matter how impractical it is. TYSON RIOS mask from Army of Two.
Oh, yeah, that one almost made my list, surprisingly. It's a game I played a long time ago, but you're talking about a steel face mask to...
No, it's Kevlar.
It's Kevlar in the game. Mm-hmm. Oh, it just looks like steel. But no, it's this the spooky skull.
Yeah, it's basically clay is kind of what it is. That's what Kevlar is. It's like a pottery kind of thing. It's meant to deflect things, but it doesn't really stop bullets.
So how do you? How do you know? Why do you want this in particular? You're an army guy. You should be wanting realistic army things. Or,
no, realistic army things are boring.
Or would you wear this to war if you were given the
obviously
opportunity?
not. Your periphery, your eye vision would be fucked up if you wore that for real.
What about the sweet neck coverings? I don't know.
No, you have those in real military. Like they just stop. They all those things stop shrapnel. They're not supposed to stop bullets.
Oh,
but yeah, no, that whole getup would be really hot. I've worn it. It's not. Well, except for the helmet, obviously, but yeah.
You should have just had someone ship it to you, or have like a Afghani make it for you.
The what?
The mask.
The mask. Where am I going to find someone that works with Kevlar plates?
It doesn't be Kevlar. It could just be steel. Just make it metal, and it'd be 30 pounds on your face.
It'll be even hotter. It'll just like graft itself onto his face. He'll be a Batman villain.
That's cool as shit.
I was about to say, Man in the Iron Mask already exists. That's
look at that guy's wearing it for reals.
In his apartment.
Yeah, fending off all them terrorists in his apartment.
Hey, sometimes you need to protect yourself with a hoodie. It's fine, guys. No, but that was one where I saw it, like I looked up like, oh, what are some masks, just in case I missed any.
He's the first Mexican video game character I ever remember.
Right. My cousin mentioned that too. It's him and the other guy from Gears of War.
Oh yeah, but I didn't play Gears of War. But yeah.
Dom was Mexican. He's Mexican. And then
that's Welcome to the end of the
Speedy
road.
Gonzalez had a game.
Yeah, he was point guard in the Space Jam video game. No, I'm trying to think of any other Mexican ones I can think of, or even Mexican coded.
They're probably in like GTA or Gran Turismo.
Yeah, but those aren't real characters. It's TJ from CJ from San Andreas is the main character.
Even TYSON was only in like 3 video games, I think.
No, but he was a star at least.
Okay,
he's the star. And hell, even in like Red Dead, you have like one Mexican character, and he's kind of shifty, and I don't like him. But anyway. That's still dope as fuck.
Yeah.
My number 4 is spooky as fuck. I realized that this game actually scarred me for life. Like some of the things, like the whole concept of the game, I'm going to bring it up very quickly before I look it up, is that 1, the subject matter is spooky. 2, it feeds into my anxiety. And 3, it, for some reason, like all those things together, make me not want to play video games, like old video games anymore. I've told you that one of my biggest weird irrational fears is video game corruption. Like if you have those creepypastas about Pokemon and like that hacked games and stuff that like every Pokemon you kill comes back as a ghost and it plays the same spooky music, and if you turn it off it keeps playing. Shit like that scares me, that type of poltergeist stuff. So when this game came out, I was like, oh, that's a cool little mask. And then you watch the story.
It was going to be on there.
Yeah, because I already put one of my greatest fears was the Majora's Mask moon. That fucking moon that's just looking and like, oh, consume everything. But this motherfucker alone, but the two of them are fucking terrifying to me. Because the story of this one is like a skull kid. He finds this magical mask. He's like, I'm just an innocent little kid. It goes onto his face. That little short, actually, if you watch that right here. It fuses to his face, and he's like, ah, like these screams in the whole game. Then they put on the mask, they fucking shriek in terror, and it's terrifying. Like even now, like I'll see if I can find it. That was what I remember today, was the fact that Majora's Mask screams.
So same idea, completely different mask. The mask from Goosebumps almost made my list.
Mask from Goosebumps. Mask?
Yeah. It's the same kind of story. Child just put on a mask one day, and then she could never take it off.
Oh shit! Yeah, that cover freaked me out. Because there's like a claustrophobia element to that as well. Because I think that's what it is. It's like the mask claustrophobia, the impending doom of only having 3 days to finish it, the fact that the design itself is fucking terrifying. But like, and then they didn't sell it perfectly when you. Like, why was that the transformation sequence? For rated E for everyone, or it might have been Y7, but still.
I think it was E.
It might have been E, but like all
Remember
of
it
them.
at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like all
You
of them
can
did
make
that
it to the
fucking
same
scream.
point.
Oh, hold on, let me do
Zora's the freakiest one.
the Zora one. Oh shit.
It's next.
Here we go. What the fuck, game? No, I don't like this. And so yeah, that's in a game for children. The pixels freak me out. If that guy came to attack me in my dreams, I would cry and pee myself. My number 5, and I'm trying to find like the Fierce Deity mask or even the Majora's mask, but yeah, fuck that. Fuck all of that. Majora's mask. But the mask itself, just to go back to the main one though, the eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes. Now, JJ, you're number 3.
My number 3. Where am I? Here we go. This one ain't spooky, but I liked it a lot. And it's Rorschach's mask from The Watchmen.
Yeah, that was
was on my
one
list.
that I enjoyed a lot. Let's see here. Shaq. Mask. I mean, it's one of those things with him, with it's like the Joker, where it's like, I get it, edgelords love him, but there's no denying that that mask is fucking tight.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just liked him because he was the one that actually fought. Like, no one else really fought.
Oh, in those movies? Or just
Yeah.
in general?
Yeah, just like in general. Like, I mean, him and Night Owl fought like in the comic books, but you don't see that in the actual Watchmen story.
Right.
That was the
Didn't
before
Night Owl and the girl still go on that mission? Like one time that they fought?
Yeah, and Silk Spectre also doesn't have any powers, but her power was banging
Banging Dr. Manhattan.
And
Right.
Dr. Manhattan just looks at you and gives you cancer. So Rorschach was really
that
the
wasn't
only
true,
one
wasn't
that got
it?
into the nitty gritty.
Wasn't that not true, though? That he wasn't actually giving people cancer?
He wasn't actually, but I mean, he could. There's
Oh,
nothing
oh.
stopping him.
Oh, yeah, no. He didn't care enough to give you cancer. That's the whole point. But then you got the real life ones when people was like, oh, if you just breathe
If
in
you
the
breathe
mask.
heavy enough, they have like some
E-
kind of material that reacts to the heat.
Yeah. And so
And-
this guy's just like sucking in all the coal. He's like just,
Yeah.
just
They'll have,
making
like,
himself
two
pass
patterns
out.
overlaid on each other, and yeah, depending on how heavy your breath is, or if you're standing next to something warm, it'll change.
Well, your birthday's coming up. Do you want one?
Sure.
I
Okay.
think they're like $90.
Huh?
I think those masks are like 90, 100
That's
bucks.
what I was
They're
going to check
100,
right
yeah.
now. Real Rorschach mask. That's a hard word to spell, Rorschach. And I got it
Yeah,
right.
is.
$30
That's
on
why
Etsy.
people go with ink blot.
I think Etsy will not do the moving
The
thing.
movie.
Fine, let's go to RorschachMask.com. Go through the firewall. Look at that. Let's see. Shop. Moving ink blot. Oh, there's different versions of it?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
version.
it'll have like two different patterns overlaid,
Uh-huh.
and then like one
Oh,
just
man,
reveals over the other.
I could use those COVID masks.
Actually, yeah, those are cheaper. Just get like just get one of them.
Ooh, do you want the gator? That seems kind of neat. Oh, there you go. RorschachMask.com. Free plugs for everybody. Sponsor us and we'll wear the mask on air. Just
I don't know how
breathing
you get
heavy.
sponsored from a 40-year-old comic, but good try.
The movie came out like 15 years ago.
I don't know how you get sponsored by a 15.
These aren't officially licensed.
Hey, The Mummy, go ahead and sponsor us.
Hey, people are loving Brendan Fraser. He's coming back, baby.
Yeah,
He's coming back.
but he doesn't own the rights to The Mummy.
Well, he can be. What's the name of that character in that whole series? What was his? Do you know the name of
Rick O'Donnell?
Rick
Rick
O'Donnell?
O'Donnell?
Yeah, he can be Mick O'Connell. It's fine. And Brendan Fraser.
No, O'Connor.
O'Connor.
Hey, O'Connor. Looks like I have all the horses.
I haven't seen those.
Benny. Looks like I'm on the right side of the river.
I need to watch those movies again. I haven't seen
They're
them.
still delightful. The second
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
not. Don't
Well, no,
stop.
still I watched. No. The third one has The Rock in it, right?
The second one has.
Second one- okay, that
the
one-
third one has Jet Li in it.
Right. So I saw the third one and I was like, fuck this. I hate all of these. I liked the first one. The second one, I was 12 and I enjoyed it. But I need to watch those again. I got to find out where those are at.
The Scorpion King's probably better than the Jet Li one.
I like the Scorpion King. I watched that. It's The Rock. It was like one of his like second roles. It was fine.
No, I mean literally when it's about The Rock.
Yeah,
when
that's
it
what I'm saying.
Oh,
That,
okay,
the
okay.
Rock's movie, The
Yeah.
Scorpion King. I like that movie more. I liked The Rock for a long time. By the way, Ramen Hibachi asked, does anyone say Majora's Mask? I did. That was my number 4. JJ, what's your number 2?
My number 2. So shockingly, no anime on this list. But I do have something more closer to the Sentai variety.
Okay.
It's not Power Rangers, and it's not exactly
You're
Super
lucky
Sentai.
I knew what Sentai meant. Because otherwise I'd have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's Masked Rider, or as he was known in Japan, Kamen Rider Black RX.
Wait.
I know what Kamen Rider is.
I know, because I know the series. Hold on. Kamen Rider Black RX?
Yeah.
Rider Black RX. Let's see here. Oh, it is the bug one. Yeah. No, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just like the helmet design. I like the big bug eyes.
Yeah, that's more tactical. If you went to war with that, that'd be spooky.
I mean, it's made out of space metal, so there's that.
Yeah. And like cicadas or something. I don't know.
right? Does it make cicada noises? Because that would drive me fucking mad.
I believe that was a feature. Like, didn't it? Like, he could press a button and then like
Everything is
sounds-
bug themed
Yeah.
in Kamen Rider.
I would
They're always bugs.
Fucking die if I had to fight somebody in trenches or something.
His
and I would just-
motorcycle's a mantis.
Oh shit! There's a toy of it. There it is. Yep, motorcycles and mantis. But no, if I was fighting someone in war and then it was just like, and then fucking cicadas just going. That's the best cicada impression I got. I would just die. I would kill myself probably if I was in the trenches. But no, I looked at all the Kamen Riders. And they all have sweet, sweet helmets, but that's your favorite.
Yeah. Well, it's the one that I'm most familiar with
Uh-huh.
because it's the only Kamen Rider that was like imported here and
Ooh,
Americanized.
that's kind of cool. Uh-huh.
I think that might be the second one actually.
But
But
there's a video game. Look at that.
Yeah. And they also had you know how Power Rangers did Forever Red?
Uh-huh.
In Japan, they had a Kamen Rider where they all like showed up and jumped on one motherfucker.
Is that one of it? Is that it potentially? Or are those just different
I think
Kamen
that's
Riders?
just an anniversary promo picture. But yeah, there was one episode where like all Kamen Riders show up and jump on
that
the
concept.
season.
That concept of all the Red Rangers coming to beat the fuck out of somebody. That was very enjoyable. I didn't watch it, but I love. I grew up with Power
Just
Rangers.
watch the
Loved
morph
it.
sequence. It's even the Rangers that you're not familiar with. Like as soon as they get to space, you're like, yeah.
Tiger Sword power. Fuck the Tyrannosaurus.
But even then, like even if you're not familiar with those Rangers, it's still like it still kind of tickles the nostalgia bone a little.
right. Because then like weird CGI cars because there was a car season. Oh, and this one's dinosaurs again.
Also, the way some of them yelled out like. Because after a while, they stopped saying it's morphin time, right?
Well,
Like, they would
that
have to-
sucks.
Right, but there was one that like really stuck with me because I was like, damn it, this is a clever ass fucking pun.
Uh-huh.
And it was Power Rangers Time Force.
Okay. It's time to power up.
Nope. It's time for Time Force.
Oh, I hate that.
That's where they're space cops, right? Like they're not even superheroes anymore.
No, that was Lightspeed Rescue, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Time
Or
for
SPD.
Time Force.
It's time for Time Force.
That's fucking clever. Oh, I'm so mad.
And
Power Rangers.
Turbo was shift into Turbo.
Did you guys realize that like Power Rangers are gonna go on forever because Saban is insane, but they're gonna be in the same canon as like Batman, where Batman's been around since 1924. Someone's gonna be like Power Rangers been around since Japanese 1983, and it's gonna be going on forever because nobody's gonna get tired of cool, colorful suits beating the shit out of monsters.
I mean, are they on right now?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's like you can remake the Ninja Turtles. And you can remake Power
And they
Rangers.
still make them the same way, where they just import Japanese footage and dub over it. They're still made the same way.
If it's not broke, fix it.
There's been no advancement in the technology on the American side. Japan's introduced CG and
Right.
shit. They've paid for like bigger pyro.
right. So they're still evolving, but they're still just dubbing over everything.
It's fine.
My favorite realization was watching the original Power Rangers growing up and be like, man,
Zyuranger.
not all that. It was something completely different. It was my dumb kid brain couldn't realize. It's like, man, Angel Grove looks a lot like Tokyo. Like just the city layouts. I was like, that doesn't look like any place in any part of America.
Oh no, in these modern ones, it's way more noticeable.
Shit.
I was about to say like
Because like all the ground fights, when they're in the suits, you're like they're in front of like the sky tree.
it was really funny on that note. Like watching the Power Rangers in Eagle Pass, I was like, that place looks really fancy. It's probably California. Like they're over there hanging out with the Saved by the Bell kids.
In the morning, and I play some Power Rangers. No, that was, and then that was the other part too. Is after 9/11, those fights become a lot more sad because it's like, oh man, there's just every episode knocking over a building, knocking over. I'm like, that's human lives that are dead. That is like a terrorist attack. I want a gritty Power Rangers where they deal with
They
that.
did that.
That was fucking stupid.
It was what do you expect?
I want them to go over the like in Superman where like him and Zod like destroy everybody and everyone got mad.
Well, that's the problem is that everyone got mad about
Right, but
that
with
show.
Power Rangers, nobody cares. They're supposed to be good teenagers with attitude.
People got mad.
Teenagers with attitude, they wouldn't know any better because they're stupid teenagers that this crazy helmet face man.
I mean, the last movie was semi-gritty and people still got mad.
Well, that's because
I
it
liked it.
sucked.
I
And there
liked
was
it
nothing
too.
but donut product placement in that fucking movie. That's all I remember.
And I like donuts.
That's not the point of Power Rangers. Now,
I think
if you
the
had
only thing that I hated
Well, I'm
was
not gonna buy the toys now.
well, you could. I would.
the Zoids did look pretty dumb. That was the one thing I'll give you, but that's I liked
suits and.
the suits are okay.
But what I'm saying is, I want them to do like a Power Rangers origin movie where they're like, all right, I'm Zordon. I need teenagers with attitude. Here's some fucking mechs. Good luck fighting this demon lady. And then Rita Repulsa is just like, ah ha ha! Fucking attack! And then they're just like trying to fight these monsters, trying to fight Goldar. Like, Power Rangers! Just fighting everybody.
Forgot
And then
they did fight Goldar.
yeah, he got big all of a sudden. I just like doing the Power Rangers. That's the only voice I can do. It's like Macho Man, but just a little more consistent and not so gaspy. And so, I want them to beat Goldar, have destroy like half of Angel Grove, and everyone's like, "Who the fuck are these terrorists? Aliens are real. What do we do?" And then that's the second movie. And then they got to be like, I
Wait,
don't know.
that's just Psycho Gorman.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll watch Psycho Gorman.
Well,
The end. That is your number 2.
Number 1, Psycho Gorman.
Okay. Noted.